Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Prison Architect, a game which I have not played in quite a long time, September I believe. But the thing with Prison Architect is that I love the game. It's probably one of my most played games on Steam. But every time I play it, I always feel the need to play with unlimited funds and cheats and tools, which I don't want to do in this video. I want to actually play legitimately. I've played quite a bit. As you can see, I make a lot of saves for the same prisons. But I have quite a few saves going back all the way from 2014. And probably earlier than that, to be honest. But what I've never done is played without these enabled, that is cheating, and stuff like staff needs or weather and temperature. So I don't even know what these things do. I just disable them. So what we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna be building a prison. Now I've never built a female prison, but I have a feeling it doesn't do anything other than change the way the who's in the prison. So I'm gonna leave it as male. However, I haven't ever played with a warden other than the warden. And going through all of these, I I think I want to go with Safara Akinova. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm sorry, it's probably not. But she has a spotless reputation and a squeaky clean record. But behind the scenes, shady deals and under-the-table offerings are nothing uncommon for her. Basically, she gets a cut of everything that happens. So you get a small cut of the resale value of each piece of contraband found. So if you find, say, some drugs and they resell them, I guess, which I would not assume a prison would do, but I don't know. And if the prisoner has contraband, they'll be quote unquote fined, which I think means that the money goes to our money. Like it goes to the money that goes towards the prison. There's other ones like reduces the temperature of the prison, where to be honest, I have no idea if that's something. I have never used it. It might be. I've never used temperature, which we're going to be doing today. Um, but I think I'm going to go with the lobbyist because basically it gives us more docile, uh, just nicer prisoners. It has the likelihood of receiving prisoners who are violent, lethal, volatile, deadly, or fighters. So we're going to be going with the lobbyist today. I think at this point it's a little dumb to play with just the warden. He is a balanced individual, but these all they only give you advantages. There's no disadvantage to playing with them, I don't think. There's other ones such as the pacifier, who, like I said, he reduces the temperature, but apparently if you just being in the same room with prisoners is enough to make people docile, which I think might be better than using the lobbyist. So I'm not sure. Let's go with the pacifier. Yeah, he seems like a good choice. So fog of war basically makes it so unless you have a guard there or cameras cannot see, we're gonna keep that. I am gonna disable trees just because they don't really add anything. They're just there to get cut down. Basically, they don't do anything. So we're gonna disable those. Failure conditions. It's an extra challenge, and you'll be sacked, and then it'll be game over if things get too bad. Basically, if your prison just goes to shit, catches on fire, and there's riots and all this different stuff, the game ends. We're gonna keep that on. Gangs. I've never once played with gangs. It's an extra challenge, and it makes people so they come with gang allegiances. So I guess you could probably have like, I don't know, just different groups, like a prison would have. There's events. Which keep you on your toes. So I believe events, there's stuff like fires and things like that. So we're gonna enable that. It also adds an element of unpredictability. And weather and temperature. This is the one I want to add. So this is like, so you have to think about heating rooms and cells and stuff. And we're gonna enable that. Staff needs. Now I don't remember this being here the last time I played, which, like I said, was in like September. I don't remember this being a thing. So, I've never seen this before. But it enables needs for your guards, meaning they will need to be able to have their needs taken care of for them to be able to do their jobs properly. So I guess that means they have to have breaks and stuff like that. And I'm going to enable that, which just means I guess we'll need to make a break room, which I can do for guards. So, we're on large, we're going with men, we're going with the pacifier, and these are our settings. Here we go. Wow, that's a lot of space. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. So, whenever I build, I generally would just remove the deliveries and the garbage, and just put them over here and just start building. But since we're playing legitimately, we are going to need to plan things out. So first of all, I want to make it so we're not getting any prisoners right now, because we're nowhere near ready to take prisoners in 24 hours from now. And we are gonna get some grants. So I'm gonna get the Basic Detention Center grant, which will allow us to build a holding cell, a yard, a shower, a kitchen, a canteen, hire guards, all that stuff. So it'll give us $30,000. And I'm also going to get Administration Center, which is just build 2 offices and hire a warden and stuff. So the other thing that I never have really done when playing this game is planned it out. I usually just build as I go, and if something needs to be changed, something needs to be changed, and I'll do it then. But what I want to do is I want to plan this out. So, like I said, I want to build around the deliveries and stuff because it's right in the center, so it just seems like a good spot. So right here. Now, I know that you don't need to, but they have a reception, which is basically where they're taken to like remove them and check them for contraband. So, we are going to first have one of those. So we are going to we're going to plan it out. Now, I think we'll have a small jail for there. Let's go down to like 5. This seems a little large, but I think we'll probably add stuff on. Now, what I'm thinking is we'll have an exit there. What I'm thinking is we'll have like when I build my prisons, I always try to plan them out at least somewhat. Like I know I'll have cell blocks to the left or whatever. And I think in this one I want to have like different sections for different levels of prisoners. For example, I could have a minimum security area, a maximum, a medium, a solitary confinement, or what are they called? Min, medium, max, and then executions and stuff like that. I wanna do that. I wanna separate it. So what I think I'm gonna do is up here I'm gonna have up in this direction I'm gonna have utilities, things like that. So I'll have utilities, and I think I'll also put like the administrative section up there, meaning I will have the offices for things like my warden. So we're going to have that go up this way. We're gonna go up, say 10. I feel like my hallways should not be that small. We're gonna go up like that. I like to keep it symmetrical, or as much as I can, but that's not always an option. So we are going to go up like that, and then I'm gonna build it like that. This can be our utilities room, so I will put in my power station and water pump and water boiler. Like I said, I've never used that because I haven't had temperatures enabled. But I do see the temperatures right now. It's 48 degrees Fahrenheit, 9 degrees Celsius. So we are going to have to plan for that. I don't know if water heaters have to be connected. It doesn't say anything. I think it requires a water connection, but water can go anywhere at once, so I'm not too worried about that. So actually, I think this might need to be a bit longer because why are we paused? I think that'll have to be a bit longer because I'm gonna end up eventually I'll have multiple power stations because is that what they're called? Yeah, power stations. Because I will I'll need it for a map this large. If I do eventually build that big, I will need one. So we are going to we'll cap it off there, and then past that, I think on this side I want to leave this side blank. Eventually I'm going to build like a big perimeter around the prison. Once everything is said and done, and I'll build at least a perimeter along the edge, or I don't know what I'm going to do over here, but I'm going to leave it blank for now. So this is going to be a storage room. Yeah, I'm going to leave that blank. So we're going to have the hallway continue going down, and maybe let's widen this. So how big are power stations? They're 3 by 3. So I could have a power station here, and then I know they have the capacitors, so we'll have a power station like right there. Then we'll have another one there-ish. So let's just make sure we make this the right size. So we are going to go right there, and we'll cut it off. So we will have a power station here. And yeah, that should be a good size. And water pump stations can go in the corner, they're not a big deal. So yeah, that's a good size. So I know right now it's just looking like a mess of lines, but it will all come together. I believe. So, up here, that's not the right size. So I want to build the offices so that, like, the warden, for example, will get he'll get a nicer office in the account because he's a nice guy, and I don't normally do that when I'm playing. Normally I will I'll just build it so it's functional. But offices have to be that size, and I forgot that you don't need. Okay, so up here, this is going to be the size of an office. Well, about yeah, it is, but it's going to actually just be connected through this room, and this room is just going to be connected, and it's going to be a storage room, and we can always make that bigger. In fact, we might. So after that office, where there's going to be a doorway right there. Yeah, let's not actually. Let's give this will be the warden's office. It'll be a little roomy. It'll be bigger. Then up here we'll make like a normal old office for an accountant or whatever. This can be, that's not the right size. This can be the accountant's office. 4x4, yep. So that's all we need right now for the administration center section. Is we need 2 offices, a warden, and then finance and an accountant. So I do want to go for that one first. So far we're gonna have we will have our our reception. It won't be a room technically, but it's gonna be where we have our utilities. It'll be our utilities closet, the boiler room, and then back here I want to put storage back here. Actually, let's just have a very odd shaped room to fill into that space. And I sort of maybe we could give the warden. Nah, the warden doesn't need multiple entrances. That's weird. Yeah, this will be a storage room. It's gonna be a weirdly shaped storage room at that. So through here, I want to have I don't really know what I could put in here. I know if I wanted to. Well, we need a holding cell and a shower, and a yard, and a kitchen. So what I want to do. So up here is going to be administration. So this area up here, like up here. But areas past that, because it's not going to need to go up this big. I'll never have administration that big. It won't be. We want to have. Like I said, I want to have separate blocks, separate cell blocks. But do I want to have like one big cafeteria that's maybe separate? That's a good idea. This is going to be a small scale prison for right now. So what we're going to do is actually, I'm going to build it small now, and then we'll do expansions, and then we'll connect the expansions to the prison. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. We're going to have the prison extended. So we will start off. We're going to just build these basic things, get the money, and then it can be built later. So this main area, I do want it to be fairly similar. So I'm going to move this door down here, and then what I can do is I can put a room here. This could be like visitation, maybe, or parole. And then we're going to have an alternative entrance for the prisoners. So this will be where visitors come in, if it is in fact visitation, like I think I'm going to make it. And then, yeah, that's good. I like that. So we will have this as visitation, and then let's wall that off, and then we can have a separate exit right here, and this exit will go down. Wondering what kind of door we're gonna put here. I'll leave it blank for now. We can always put it in the wall. So down here we could put the cells maybe. That's gonna be our visitation. So then we will have let's have it go down here, and then maybe we'll put it's gonna have to be pretty long. We'll bring it down here. And is that lined up? No. Alright, let's line it up like that. And then in this area, we will have our holding cells. We'll have our holding cell and our shower, and I can't remember how many cells you need for cell block A. 15. We're gonna fit 15 cells in here. And that's gonna be priority over, say, the holding cell or a shower. So, holding cells. So cells normally have to be 2x3, so this size. So we're gonna put our holding cell here. Now holding cells don't have to be very big, so they just have to be able to fit a bench and a toilet, I believe. So I'm going to make it sort of narrow. It doesn't have to be big. It's a holding cell. I think there is a requirement of it being 4x4 or something. 5x5. So I believe it is already 5 long. Yes. So this is 5x5. So we will have a door right here. Let's put it down here. This will be our holding cell. And we're going to need a shower. And I'm going to put the shower on the corner right here so it could be easily guarded, or say have a camera looking in to make sure nothing bad's happening. So we are going to put... Our shower doesn't need to be that big for 15 people. So I'm going to... So how showers work is they have to go off of a wall. So what we can do is... I like having them in a corner so that they can be walked into in a sort of nice entrance like that. But I'm going to maximize our efficiency of space so we don't take up too much space and too much building material. And I'm going to make this one longer for my own sake. And what we're going to do is eventually we'll have a shower head against this wall, and that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you can put them on a wall like this. So we could have, say, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. So, that's good, I think. Or do we want to... How many would we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 15. Perfect. So that will work just fine. It'll be a little close quarters for the people, but it's a prison, you know? What do you expect? So, that'll work. And then we'll have room for cells. So these are actually 2x3. So I'm gonna extend this so so that these are 2x. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna extend that out. Make that room one bigger, no big deal. So then we'll have our cells. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we put dormitories that have to be cells? This is gonna need to be longer. We'll deal with cells. We can put one more here, actually. It's sort of a waste of space. Like So that's gonna have to be one longer. So once we have this, what's gonna happen is it's gonna be really close quarters, so we're gonna have prisoners patrolling. But that's okay. Did I say prisoners patrolling? We're going to have guards patrolling, and that's all right though. Because one guard patrol isn't very expensive. It shouldn't be bad for the prisoners or anything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need a couple more. Let's. What way do I want to extend this? Let's extend it like this. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that will work for now. So we'll have 15 cells here. 1, 2. 15, yep. Then up here will be visitation. And then we're going to need a way for them to get around here. So let's make this. This will be a hallway. So even if we have more prisoners over here, we'll have a hall here. It'll be wide enough so it can be like classified as well. We're gonna need solitary too. Let's extend this down like 2, and this can be. Go one more. This can be our solitary. So solitary cells don't actually have a size requirement, so we can make them 2 by 3 or whatever we need them to. They can be 1 by 1, but I want to be a little humane with it and give them 2 by 3 cells. I guess humane's not the word because they're still locked up in it. But 2 by 3 work unless, and then. We might have to not do that, actually. Huh. This is why you plan. Two by 2 might be our solution here. Not that we will ever need this much solitary. You know what? We won't even put that many in. We'll just put in. We'll put in a couple. We'll start over on this side so it extends easier. So we'll just put in like 3 of them. Yeah, that's good. So those will be solitary, and then up here, this is gonna be the prisoner connections up here. So prisoners, we won't let prisoners through here. This will just be in. There's no out. This is in only, no outs allowed. We'll set it to like staff only, or not staff only. We'll figure that out. But up here, so far we have our holding cell. We will have our shower and our 15 cells. We need a kitchen and a yard and a canteen. So my goal is to eventually have a very large canteen. And then there'll be a big kitchen, and then separated will be minimum security, medium security, maximum security lunchrooms. So basically they will be lunchrooms. So let's start. So we put a yard like right here, like to get into here they have to have a yard. Then we could put like a little like an airlock kind of thing, because you know it's a prison. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make this a. Let's put a little bit of an airlock type of thing here. So to get in here, prisoners will have to enter, and then they can be walked through by a guard. Yeah, okay. That way we won't have tons of them flooding in if there's a riot, or it'll take a little bit longer at least. So this area is going to be a. This will all be 1 yard. Or let's extend the yard this way, actually. It's gonna be fenced in, obviously. And then we're gonna have it. This isn't gonna be here. This is gonna be empty area. So we'll have the yard go up this way, like so, and then we will have our our canteen, right? So I'm gonna have wall here instead of fence, so the fence will go straight up to the wall. And then we'll have an open entrance, so let's actually put that right in the center, maybe. One more. That looks right though. Yes, okay. So then we will have this go up, say 10. And then we'll have an entrance over here, and it'll be it'll be a door, I think. I don't think we can put a staff door there. So, and then we'll go up 10 more. I don't think kitchens really need to be that big for a 15-person prison. Yeah, 5 more plus the higher wall. All right. So, shall we start to build? Let's put our foundation in. Do we want it to be brick or concrete? I think I prefer the look of brick. It'll look nicer. So, we are going to need to, first of all, this needs to be capped off. I don't want anyone escaping through there. So, we need, turn all the lights off. And alright. All the lights is off now. Go. And we'll put this on fastest. They'll be on the fastest speed. Wow, that's actually a little too fast. So this is outdoors actually. Oops. Gotta watch what I'm doing with this a bit. Right, that'll go right into the outside. We'll have a large door there. And yeah. Here we go. Let's extend this so we can get deliveries faster. Let's make more. How long is that? 18. Let's make it 20. So now it's going to build. So what I'm thinking here is oh, they're gonna require a door in here. So that door we'll put one in and then we can remove it and use it somewhere else. And how long have we been building here? Wow. Alright. So I think we're going to want to just let's put the finishing touches on these plans here. Like the entrances. And this should all go with it. And that one's done, but we're going to, of course, dismantle the door because it's going to be open. Oops. We'll need a wall there. All right. So, I think this is a good place to stop. We are going to, yeah. So, thank you all for watching the first episode. I really have missed Prison Architect. Like I said, I haven't played this since September, and really, every time I launch this game up, I go ahead and I record for like, or not record, I play for like a day, and I just sit there and I just build a prison all day, but then I'm done. And then I don't play it for a couple months, and then I go back to it. But you know what? I'm really liking this game, and yeah, so in the next episode, we will fill in the walls, we'll build all the rooms, we'll put all that stuff in, and maybe get started on the next part of the prison. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys.